is not a comprehensive list. Doesn't mean any other occupation which is not on my PowerPoint slide. See, in one slide I could so many. Doesn't mean the occupations which are not on my slide are not relevant, okay, or they will not be in demand. Now, we work for 725 universities from different parts of the world officially, and the universities, we have a discussion almost every second day. The new courses they have been recruiting students for, Indian students, Chinese students, or American students, or whatever. What are the courses that young students are wanting? Because these are the courses offered by the university. You all are technical students. I don't have to talk about this. AI, artificial intelligence, a lot of occupations are in demand already today. About a field, whether it's a medical field, whether it is engineering, obviously, whether it's finance, whether it's hospitality, whether it's counseling, anything and whatever you could think about, AI has changed the way people have been doing jobs. And because of AI, a lot of new jobs have come into existence. A lot of old jobs have gone. Big data, I don't have to tell you in details what big data is. You already know that. Data analytics, I don't have to tell you again about data analytics. Again, very close. Digital marketing, I'm sure there's not a single student who doesn't know what is digital marketing. You are a customer of this almost every day. You have been targeted, hit by ads. You did a lot of content, and I'm sure you know what digital marketing is all about. But I would like to talk about blockchain quickly. The founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, he tweeted the other day that Nike shoe company would no longer be a shoe company after 10 years. Yes, you heard it right. He says that Nike shoe company would probably to a giant after a span of 5 or 10 years. Why? Because of this blockchain technology. And I'm sure you as engineering students already know what is blockchain. They say that the next wave after internet is blockchain. Yes, a lot of jobs around this. Just as an example, after 5 years or 10 years, if you and me want to purchase a shoe from Nike, probably you go on the app or on their portal. Because of this blockchain technology, your habits, it's called pattern recognition. Whatever you wanted to purchase, maybe a sneaker with lace, without lace, the kind of shoe that you like to wear, etc. All that information is already auto-fed there with all this data gone inside with the help of blockchain and digital technology and all that stuff. And with few clicks here and there, you could actually 3D print your shoe, the shoe that you would want. Whether you do it in the facility of Nike, in their shop or showroom or what, that we have to see. But this is going to be possible. In terms of 3D printing, if you see on the right side, since I'm talking about 3D printing, yes, there is a possibility, which is already happening abroad, would happen here in India, that even our organs, hospitals could be in a position to 3D print our organs as well. This is how the face of the earth is going to change. Right? This is how your jobs are going to be changed. And blockchain is going to be obviously the next big wave after internet. In fact, I think either the Andhra Pradesh government or Telangana government is already using blockchain technology to safeguard the land rights, right? There's a lot of disputes always in India and around the world about land rights. To safeguard these land rights, this technology has been used by some of our governments, state governments in India. Now, I know I have to run a little bit quickly through this slide because there's so many things here. There's some of them might be relevant to you, some of them might not be relevant to you. As I understand, since you all are engineering students, you're all from the technical background, doesn't necessarily mean, and I'm sure I do a presentation almost every second day, doesn't necessarily mean that a technical guy is going to be working in a technical capacity in the future, right? So probably if you want to go and study abroad, you're going to handpick any one of this course, but probably many of you want to do a master's in business administration. Many of you want to do a master's in marketing management, right? Many of you would want to be managers in organizations. Many of you would want to do work in different industries. not in the capacity of an engineer or a technical guy, probably you would want to shift, you would want a change, right? So these are industries, okay? These are occupations. If you are a marketing person or an engineering student, does not mean that this industry, as an example, pharmaceutical industry, biomedical engineering, or biotechnology, very simple, doesn't mean that you would not be relevant there. Yes, you have an important role to play there. And I normally say this, if it's a pharmaceutical company, doesn't mean that only students who have done their D Pharma or B Pharmacy or Masters in Pharmacy are going to work there, right? Yeah, they would work in the core competent part of their expertise. But a pharmaceutical company, take Johnson and Johnson, for example, or Pfizer as an example, right? They do have marketing people, sales people, accounts, and engineers, and so on and so forth, right? They would have probably psychologists today. They would have AI. They would have robotics and so much of stuff going on. So there are so many different occupations that although you're an engineering student, you could practice and you could work on. Now, as we are going ahead, I'm not going to talk in details about every occupation here, but this is just a gist of the occupation. And coming back to the main point again, what you would have comprehended when you took admissions for an engineering course, maybe 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years down the line, what you thought you would be working as, or what would be a KRE, your key responsibility area, when you work in a particular industry, believe me, that's going to be shaken. That's going to be changing completely, or to a certain extent. You have to be ready for the future, and that is where a foreign education degree comes. Again, I'm saying apart from a traditional degree, it's extremely important to have that foreign education degree. This is some gist of the occupations. Coming to a very important slide, if you see the picture here, the gentleman on your screen is Professor Keiichi Nakata. He is a professor in the Henley Business School, University of Reading, UK. We had invited him to Pune, before the lockdown, and I had the privilege to travel with him, in different colleges in Pune. I was stunned when he introduced himself. Professor Nakata has done a PhD 20 years ago. In fact, he started his PhD in 1990, finished in 1994. And his topic then was artificial intelligence. So this term, artificial intelligence, I am a business student. For me, as a common person, I would say, as a non-technical person, I've been hearing about this terminology, AI, from last 2 years, probably, But there and people there have been studying this 20 years ago as a part of their research. So if you go on his LinkedIn profile, if you just go on LinkedIn and search Professor Keiichi Nakata, studied in University of Edinburgh, started his Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in Artificial Intelligence in the year 1990 and finished in 1994. This is bringing me to the core part of my talk. Why study abroad? Because you study something that is going to be not outdated, but you're going to study something that is going to be relevant, and that is what is the future. Whatever is the future that you're already studying in a university as a young student. Okay, this was an example. Right. I'm not going to spend time in this because, as I understand, that there are going to be some speakers in the coming days who would be speaking about study abroad. But obviously, I would like to share my experience here. Why study abroad? I'm not going in the technical part. I would like to share a small example. And these two examples will help you to make a decision. Apart from whatever I've said about the occupations and the future and how this is connecting the dots. Very important. Number one point is the curriculum designed, whatever the curriculum is designed, whatever you're going to study, whether you're going to study business analytics, whether you're going to study data mining, whether you're going to study masters in international business or whatever, or MIS, etc. or an MBA course, simple MBA course. The curriculum is designed by academicians along with industry experts. Means every year the industry experts, so industry experts would be people working in organizations like Coca-Cola, Rolls-Royce, Facebook, Microsoft, etc. These professionals, along with the academicians, every year in a brainstorming session discuss what all things should be inculcated or included, incorporated in the curriculum for that coming year. And whatever is outdated, they will take it out, right? And whatever is new, that will be incorporated in the curriculum. This is the key point, okay? Number one. Number two, I'm just going to have a summation of this quickly. As an example, when I studied my graduation in events management in the UK, I had to go to the university only for 20 hours per week. Means the face-to-face interaction with the tutor, with the college professor was only 20 hours per week. How? Okay, how? Number one, as an example, probably I had to go to the university on a Monday morning from morning 8 to 2. Okay, example, I'm just giving an example. Tuesday, I had to go from 12 to 4 or 12 to 6. Wednesday and Thursday, I did not have to go to the university for a lecture. And Friday, probably I had to go, between 2 and 6 or something like that. 20 hours per week. I'm just giving an example, okay? But if there's a topic called strategy in a subject called marketing, in marketing, there was a subject called a topic called strategy. So whatever the professor is going to teach us on 2nd January, as an example, those lecture notes or PowerPoint slides of those lecture notes would already be given to every student through the college intranet facility. And we as students, probably 3 months prior to the line, when we see those PowerPoint slides, we had to simply take a printout and go to the entire content of the slides, the notes, handouts, as you say. And the professor gives you citations and references and suggests reading. So when I'm not in the university, I have to be in the library. You have around this was whatever has been to be taught about strategy by the professor. I've read a lot. I've made my own notes. So when I enter the lecture hall, I'm not blank, right? I've done a lot of work. I've done a lot of research. This is what study is all about, right? So when I go and listen to the strategy lecture, everything is making sense. Now everything is making sense because I've already done reading and he's explaining me more in details. Now, in a typical lecture hall in any university in the world, whether it's Netherlands, whether it's Denmark, Germany, France, America, USA, UK, etc., generally there would be, depending on the course that you're doing, there would be around 80, 100 students, around maybe 80 up to 100 students in a particular lecture hall. In the same week, the same professor will take small workshops wherein there'll be only 15 students or 10, and whatever has been taught on 2nd January in that topic strategy, he would have a case study, or there'll be a discussion, there'll be an ideation session, brainstorming, when students can ask questions. There could be an open discussion on whatever was taught on 2nd January on that topic strategy. And there'll be extra reading, case study, and so much of stuff. So just imagine in depth, how much are you going in depth of a particular subject, of a particular topic. Just to add on again my personal experience, if my exam of marketing, I had a subject called integrated marketing communication. If the exam is on 5th April, okay, if the exam is on 5th April at 10 o'clock in the morning, 4 months before that or 3 months before that, we have to study in a group of 4 students. So it is group study always. So 4 students have to write 10,000 words as an assignment. Okay. So we chose integrated marketing communication strategy of Adidas company. So I, along with my other 3 students, colleagues, we visited the Adidas facility in the London city several times when we took interviews of different staff at different levels. This is called primary research. Then we had secondary research. And throughout the span of around 3.5 months, we did so much of reading, we did so much of writing, we did so much of discussions around this. We had meetings like boardroom meetings in the college library facilities, wherein we are also visiting the Adidas company, and we wrote a mini thesis, you would see, a mini PhD thesis kind of, which was called assignment of 10,000 words. So on 5th April, morning 10 o'clock, before that, we simply had to print our assignment, and with our names on that, and probably with a CD or a pen drive, we had to deposit this assignment individually, all of us. Then we had to go near the head of the department's cabin. There was a black box, and we had to simply deposit this assignment. That is our exam. That's it. That was the exam. So we did not have to memorize anything. We didn't have to mug up anything, for that matter of fact. I'm not sitting there and writing a 3 hours, 100 marks paper. But what I simply did is 3 to 4 months of extensive research, which was so phenomenal that those concepts have helped me even today. As I'm heading my marketing team and my organization, it helps me even today. But I did not memorize anything. This was my involvement. So see, right from the lecture to the workshop and how your exam takes place, the way the study takes place, it is extremely holistic approach. I'm sure you must have heard around this, and in the coming lectures, your speakers might speak about the essence or the basics, but this is my personal experience. The study there, the examinations there, totally different. And that's why, if you consider, if you're connecting the dots with my previous slides, how relevant it is to study abroad when you're talking particularly about the future, how relevant it is. Okay, going quickly ahead, why study abroad again? Just generally, why do we study abroad, right? There could be 3 reasons. Or even in India, why do we study? Probably there could be 3 reasons. I'm just generalizing. Number 1 could be a jobs, right? So you want a job, probably you want to do business, probably want to do something knowledge based. Depends on your course that you're studying. I don't want to mislead anyone. If you're from the STEM category, STEM, STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and you want to pursue a job in these field, and you are obviously from a STEM category, the percentage of students getting a job in a university abroad after university education is around 92%, goes up to 93, 96, depends on which course you're doing and what have you studied, obviously. But I don't want to mislead you. If you guys want to do a job in the field of management, marketing, leadership, business, etc., it is extremely important that apart from your core skill or whatever you have studied in academics, it's very important to have great communication skills, to have great personalities, and to have good command on English language. We all live in India. We all are proud of our culture. We all are proud of our language skills. I'm a Maharashtrian. I speak wonderful Marathi. I speak Hindi. Great. But when you are in a foreign land, forget about the study part, which is extremely, everything is in English. But when you actually go for an interview, in fact, right from the time you land up at the airport and the immigration officer asking you questions, right from that point till you crack a part-time job interview, these skills are extremely important for you to get a job. So I don't want to mislead anyone. If you do prepare yourself in this, okay, one tip, IELTS helps you, okay, in this. All right, business, how to connect and network with venture capitalists, angel investors, whether you have a plan of a startup, so on and so forth. Nothing like a foreign land. How to have a strategy for business, because today you do a business, it is not, if I do a business in Pune, it might be that it can be a global business, right? And my market could be a global market. For business, great place, foreign land. Knowledge, I don't have to tell you about this, whether it's the Imperial College of London or with the MIT, the Harvards, or the Cambridge and the Oxfords, so on and so forth. These are great places to give knowledge to students. In fact, these universities are established 500 years ago, 700 years ago. Oxford University is established, I think, 925 years ago, as an example. I think it was established in the year 1096, as an example. Okay. From those, all this time, they are offering degrees and postgraduate degrees and doctorates, so on and so forth. So in terms of knowledge, obviously, one of the best place to study would be abroad. Okay, before I'm coming to the conclusion, simple example just to sum up things. This slide, the two personalities in this slide require no introduction. Our former president, APJ Abdul Kalam sir, and she is Indira Nooyi, the chairperson of PepsiCo company, right? PepsiCo company, I'm sure you guys know, you drink Pepsi almost every second day. You eat. So she heads that company. She's the chairperson. She is obviously of Indian origin. Why I put this slide particularly? Just to let you know, she has studied Masters in Public and Private Management. Very niche course. Now I'm talking about the courses, okay, what the universities offer, apart from the quality and all that stuff that we have talked now, or the way they offer the courses. The courses are very different. Have you ever heard about this course, Masters in Public and Private Management? This course, in fact, most of the courses abroad would give you an opportunity to do an internship, or they say co-op programs, etc., wherein you get an opportunity. As I said, when I did my events management, I had an opportunity to work with Adidas, with my colleagues, my students, my student friends. Similarly, she has studied in Yale School of Management, and while attending the school, business school, Indira Nooyi completed a summer internship with Booz Allen Hamilton. Probably she has inherited all those leadership skills, business skills, management skills, etc. And obviously she is a very successful person today. She's of Indian origin, studied from Madras University, then from India, so on and so forth. I can give you so much of examples. CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella, as an example, studied from Wisconsin University in US, as an example, so on and so forth. So the internships, probably the exposure and different kinds of works they might have done, right, to climb that ladder, and the kind of confidence they get, the kind of spirit that they, the ethos of work that they inherit is totally different. And this was just a simple example of that. Okay. Now, this is how it makes foreign education very relevant, and this is why I would suggest and request every student that if at all you have done, obviously you have done a 10th standard in India, probably from Jaipur in Rajasthan, or you have done your 12th in India, you have done your graduation in India, try and think about doing your masters abroad. I'm sure you need GRE, GMAT scores if you want to do MS or a masters in management course in the US. IELTS, TOEFL are the eligibility criteria. This could be talked about if at all we get an opportunity to talk one-to-one or in a different setting. I will talk about this. I don't have to go through the process because I'm not here to talk about the process today. So I'm not going to go deep in depth with this. But scholarships is something that I would like to tell you quickly before I wind up. After my 12th standard, in my 12th standard in Pune, I was the captain of the football team. After my 12th, when I did a couple of diplomas, I did quite a bit of NGO activities. In fact, I launched an NGO with the help of Dhanraj Pillai, who was the captain of the hockey Indian team of the captain of the Indian hockey team there. And I did quite a bit of marketing assignments, small marketing assignments with different organizations, right from Amul ice cream and Britannia biscuits and Pedigree, which is dog feed, and Unibic biscuits, and so on and so forth. BlackBerry mobiles or Eureka Forbes, Tata Honeywell, ICICI Bank, etc. With all these achievements and all these accomplishments, when I applied to study in the Leeds Beckett University, UK, I got offered a scholarship, and this was 100% scholarship. I come from a very middle class family, but my dream came into reality of studying abroad because of the possibility of scholarship. In a different setting, sometime I would definitely talk about how to get a scholarship, what you have to do to get a scholarship, what is the eligibility criteria for scholarships, and what are the different kinds of scholarships. But there are a lot of students every year, they go to different countries, right from Singapore up to Canada or Netherlands and New Zealand, Australia, etc., or UK or USA. There is a possibility of a scholarship, and believe me, this scholarship could be up to 100%. It could be 50%, it could be 10%, whatever, but universities offer scholarships which could be 100%. Every university, governments, organizations, private bodies, they offer scholarships. But today, since I'm about to conclude, I will not go much into details of scholarships. But on a different note, if at all I get in touch with you, I would be happy to talk about scholarships. I think with this, I would like to conclude, because this presentation will be incomplete if you do not ask me questions. There's no point in me speaking and I don't get to answer your question. So I still have, like, it's 10:50 in my mobile watch. So we have 10 minutes as suggested by sir when he introduced me, that I should give at least 5 to 10 minutes to the students to ask questions. So I don't know, I would like to ask the host how you would allow the students to ask me questions, whether they're going to chat with me or they're going to raise hands or unmute. I don't know. But before I start asking questions, I would really like to thank the Shankara Institute of Technology for inviting me to talk about foreign education and different occupations. It has been a pleasure, and the congregation has been an extremely patient congregation. I had no disturbance whatsoever. A speaker enjoys speaking if there's no disturbance, and I really enjoyed speaking. I spoke from the bottom of my heart. I shared my experience. I did see a question, popping up. Someone asked me the applications of blockchain. Okay, just to let you know, yes, I'm not an engineer or technical guy, but as I said, blockchain would be the next second wave after internet. One of the examples I gave you was Nike shoe company, how in the future, because of implementation of blockchain technology, they could help us to 3D print our shoes. The Telangana government or the Andhra Pradesh government, one of these, they are using, and different governments are using blockchain technology heavily to help solve this problem of land disputes, which is heavy in India today, and so on and so forth. So, and I think a lot of industries would be using blockchain. This is a simple application I can answer. If someone asked me this question, so I've just answered. I'd be open for other questions. If there are any questions, please do ask me questions. I would be happy to answer them.
Yes, participant, you can raise your doubts and inquiries during whatever you have got from sir. Sir, my question is how assignment you have submitted, but what is the evaluation procedure methods these universities they follow it? Because you prepared this assignment as a group for 3-4 members of students were there, but then you submitted it. But how the evaluation parts takes care of, and who takes care?
Yeah. So what? See, it's just like a PhD, sir. Obviously, as I read your designation, you're a doctor yourself. So yes. So how do they evaluate for a PhD as an example, right? Whatever research you have done, obviously a PhD would be a proper research for a span of 3, 4, 5 years. So it's a mini research that the students do, wherein the emphasis is that students should not go into plagiarism. I'm sure many of you have heard what is plagiarism. So if that concept is taken out and students genuinely do a research on a particular topic, for example, students in the UK, some of my friends who have done a research on the importance of events management in hospitality industry as an example. So they would analyze and evaluate your research completely as they would analyze and evaluate your PhD research. They would do in the similar way because it is just like a mini PhD wherein you are doing quite a bit of primary research, secondary research, and right from referencing and bibliography, everything that happens in a PhD is similar to that. However, what happens also that students have to give presentations to the body of examiners about the particular topic. So whatever they have done research on, they would have to also do a presentation. Whether it's core engineering subject or whether it's your core management subject, that is also part of your examinations analysis. So that's how they analyze. Yes, there would be some courses, probably pharmaceutical science as an example, few engineering courses, where out of 10 subjects as an example, there might be one or two subjects when there might be a small assignment or a paper, proper paper of 2 hours, wherein there's an open book scheme, wherein students actually can take a book and sit and refer to that book when they're actually answering, because it's not they are asked a definition of something, but they're asked about a case study. What is their approach to solve a problem? So the problem solving approach is important more than actually solving the problem most of the cases. So this is probably how they analyze and evaluate.
And sir, regarding interactions, synergy between academia and the industry, how it is brought about? It is on regular basis. After end of the year, they evaluate the syllabus, they re-examine the syllabus, or the industry people, they sit in some board of meetings, some director is there. How they do it? Because a lot of discussion takes place here in India, but worthwhile consultation has not been there.
Yeah. So it is a norm there, sir, that every year the academicians from the university, the academic team, they set up these meetings and they invite the industry experts. And sometimes, just to add, since you've asked the question, the alumni of that university, if they themselves are working with this industry or they themselves are industry experts, they are obviously been entertained. They have been invited more vivaciously because they can correlate it much more better, isn't it? So this is initiated by the university academic team every year. And then depends on university per se. Someone does it once in a year, once in 3 years, or twice in a year. It will all depend on the university per se. But this is how they teach something which is very contemporary. So whatever is in the market today, whatever the student is going to actually do. Now, for example, they might talk to Microsoft as an example, or Facebook, and say, okay, or Apple. See, our students will finish this course and they're going to come and work with you anyways in a span of 1 year or 2 years. So what do you want us to teach them before they come to you? That will make your job easy. So this is a part of the discussion, how they will inculcate, incorporate everyone's thoughts. And with this ideation and brainstorming, then they will refine the curriculum every year. Some things will be outdated. They will just check it out. New things will be implemented. That is how they, organize this meeting, sir.
Good. As regards these 20 hours per week face-to-face interactions with the faculty, how is it? How it goes?
So 20 hours per week means the lectures and the workshops combination will be 20 hours per week. So if today at between 8 and 10, I have a lecture on data analytics as an example, or basics of management as an example. So if my subject is management, very simple example I'm giving. So in a week, I would be having only 20 hours of those lectures and some workshops around that. So I will not go to the college or university regularly, Monday to Friday, from morning 9 to 5. So it's not normal, like, to go every day to the college there or every day to the university. It could be 2 days the student has not gone to the university, they don't have to go. But those 2 days, the students are busy around the library, because the library is the most busiest place apart from a college canteen in a foreign university. You will see so much of rush there. And I don't want to exaggerate. The libraries are 7 floors and 8 floors and 12 floors libraries as an example, and huge libraries. around the libraries, quite a bit of times, like example, MIT University, Harvard University, example, they do give free lunch also for students, as an example. The libraries are open 365 days, except Sunday, they are open 24 hours. Sunday, they close in the night at 10 o'clock and open in the morning again at 7 o'clock. An example, okay, I'm just generalizing this, sir. Otherwise, 24 hours libraries are open. You'll be surprised if any student, Indian student, if he's new to a foreign land, he goes to the university in the night at 2 o'clock or in the morning 2 o'clock, he will get to see quite a bit of crowd there in the college library, in the university library. Humongous buildings, and entire education there is all about, self-study and little bit of help from the professor. That's why if the professor has to teach, like for example, I talked about scholarships as an example. So I will give a gist of the scholarships, and I will want the students to ask questions, do research. When they come, I will then guide them, mentor them, talk in details, take to the process, but it is a two-way approach. Never it is that the professor speaks, and the students merely for the sake of attendance sit and listen something. The 20 hours lectures are limited, so every lecture is an investment in terms of monetary investment also and time investment also. I hope that answers the question, sir.
So I got this information because my elder son, he did the MBA in computer science from RMIT Melbourne.
Great, Australia.
So what he said,
great.
Yes, Australia. So what he said that students can prepare the timetable as per their convenience. In case they want to go to the university from 10 o'clock till midnight, they can be there for 3 days, and for the remaining 4 days, they can sit at their house or they can do some part-time jobs. So that
absolutely
flexibility is, that much flexibility is there.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised if a student, as an example, and has a very good work experience. This is a very weirdest example I might give. Still, he would be eligible to directly an MBA without a bachelor's also in some cases, just as an example. Means the word that you use, flexibility, extremely flexible.
Yes.
I did get some questions. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when I visited that university a couple of years before, I mean, the entire hall was full of students. A group of 3-4 friends were sitting in a cubicles. I interacted with the faculty. The faculty said because they are working on the project, most of our teaching is project based. And it was late evening, rather early night, 9 or 10 o'clock in the night.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes. Some question is there?
I think I missed some questions. Okay, yeah. So, right. Cryptocurrency, how is it beneficial for students? I don't know, to be honest. See, what happens is that, very simple example, Tesla last month, I think around the 26th January, around that date somewhere, announced that they will, as an example, that they would allow people to purchase a Tesla car with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is again a cryptocurrency. However, in our parliament, there is going to be a discussion because it's a decentralized currency, and the government will lay forward rules about whether this decentralized currency should be used, not used, and to what extent, because no person can approach the court, legal court in India, if there's any problem in cryptocurrency, as an example. Although they say a lot of people have earned quite a bit of money in Bitcoin, but the point is that how the future is, going to change. How people are thinking of even decentralizing the currency itself, whether it's a US dollar or whether it's a pound or Indian rupee or a yen, how it changes. Now, there are some students from engineering backgrounds who might be extremely vivacious in finance, and I've met so many students, sir, who are so much into finance. Yes, he is a graduate in engineering, he's a BA or a BTech person, but he's interested in management, he's interested in finance, he's interested in business, as an example. In finance, yes, all these terminologies, would be very relevant. So it will depend on what the student is wanting to study, but it's a very extremely important phenomenon or a change today in finance world. And people, young students who are very passionate about investment, which should be a part of the curriculum for them today, as young people, how, where to invest, whether it's mutual funds or anything like that. They are talking a lot about bitcoins, they're talking a lot about cryptocurrency. Now, how legitimate it is, what are the risks and all, obviously it all depends on the person who is wanting to find out more about it. But the world is trying to, there's going to be a change, there's going to be a transformation in every sector, and surprisingly even in currency, unfortunately, or surprisingly. So all right, so one question: why Indian education system not comparable to foreign education system? Why education system improve in India? So
yeah, you
so I don't
already,
think we would be.
yes,
Yes, sir.
you
Yeah.
already
So I think I was
yeah.
throughout the length about it only throughout this last 1 hour.
One year, yes.
Yeah. So I think yes, sir.
We can close the discussions. Thank you very much,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You have opened, mental faculties of our students, our faculty members. What is, our education system and what, foreign education system. Their teaching, the entire teaching methodology, pedagogy is altogether different. It is more on learning based, not on simply delivering the lectures. It is not. Thank you very much, sir. See you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes.
Sir.
a token of appreciation in form of a memento and the certificate from Shankar Institute of Technology that will be offered to you so that we remember each other for the days to come. So just wait a minute, sir. So just wait a minute. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. That
This
is
is
wonderful.
a memento. This is a memento that will be sending to you at your email address, and this is a certificate of appreciations, love and respect to you from Shankar Institute of Technology.
Thank
Thank you. Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you. To all the participants, our next start at 11:30. We have 15 20 minutes break. Dr. Arvind Kumar, he will take over. So we 10 15 minutes. Dr. Arvind Kumar. Hello, Dr. Arvind.
Hello, Arvind Kumar. Have you joined? Dr. Arvind Kumar. Arvind, unmute yourself.
Is it audible, sir?
Yes, yes, audible. Please on video.
Yes, sir. It's audible, sir.
Is audible. Yes, yes. We can wait for another few minutes. And,
Yes, sir. Sir,
in
just
the
wait a
meantime,
minute.
good
Wait
morning
a
to you,
minute.
sir. And yes, yes, yes. We are waiting.
Arvind, check the setting how to share PPT.
Yes, sir. Arvind sir, kindly check your slides.
Okay, sir. 1 second, sir.
Sikandar sir, good morning.
Very good morning, sir. How are you, sir? Most welcome to workshop, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Hopefully, my voice is audible, sir. Very good morning to all.
Yeah,
Godara,
definitely, sir.
Professor
Yes,
Godara,
Your
and
voice and
Professor
your
Sikandar and others.
yes, PPT is visible.
So, my voice clarity is okay?
Okay, please on your video also if possible.
So, wait a minute. I need to connect to webcam. I'm on the system, so I need to start on mobile to show my face.
Yes, yes, please.
So, actually, sir, I joined by using. Sir, wait a minute.
That mobile you have to mute. Otherwise echo will come.
Yeah, sir. Is it audible?
Sir, you are audible. Voice is clear. Communication is clear. No problem.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Yes, yes.
So I think I will put video off so that we can have better connectivity.
Yeah, it will be better.
Okay, sir. Is it fine, Professor Godara?
Yes, whatever
Okay.
teacher told, perfect. Yes, sir. Arvind, please make it in PPT mode, full slide. Presentation mode.
हाँ सर, हाँ सर, it's fine. Seven minutes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, first director sir will give introduction. You are telling like that? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I thought you are asking me to give him introduction. Okay, fine, sir. Okay, fine, sir. Thank you.
Hello, Dr. Arvind Kumar.
Yes, sir. Very good morning, sir.
Yes, yes, very good morning. So you are ready?
Yes, sir.
Hello, you are ready? Ne?
Yes, sir.
Before you,
Yes, I am ready, sir.
I just want, before you start taking your session, I just want to give a brief of you to the participants. Well,
Okay, sir.
participant, this is the second session of the day. These sessions, we have with us Dr. Arvind Kumar, who is Assistant Professor, VIT Vellore. Dr. Arvind Kumar is a PhD holder who did his PhD in 2019 electronic engineering. Right, he did MTech in 2015 in electronics and graduations BTech in 2012 electronics and communications engineering. During this short period of his academic he has published 18 papers in SCI index journals. So, so it's in such a young age, you are having good your academic credentials. So this session is of 60-minute duration, sir. So last 5-10 minutes, you leave for interaction with the student, I mean, clarifying their doubts, these things, or sessions where if you feel convenient, you can invite any doubts, any query from the participants. It is all to you. So over to Dr. Arvind Kumar for this session. His topic of today's deliberation is higher education. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you
Over
so
to
much.
Dr.
Thank you so much for your nice introduction. And I would like to extend my thanks to Professor Godara and Sikandar, who gave me this opportunity to deliver a talk in such a nice, wonderful workshop. Thank you, Godara sir and Professor Sikandar. Okay, I will start sharing my slides. Once it's shared, just let me know and then I will start. So hopefully my audio is audible.
Audible, sir.
Okay, fine, sir. Thank you.
Quite clear. Yeah.
Okay, once again, I thank Godara and Sikandar's team for inviting me. And my topic is opportunities for higher education and courses after BTech for career advancement. Basically, I am working in Vellore Institute of Technology currently, and I am from one of the leading technical institute in India. It's ranked 15th in overall, including IITs and NITs and top state universities. So, sir, full screen is visible?
Yes, sir. Visible, loud and clear. Please continue.
It's visible.
Okay, fine,
Yes,
sir.
yes. Yeah.
So once you complete, I'm just approaching to BTech student. Once you complete BTech or engineering, what to do next? That question will not come in your mind only, but this question may be asked by your neighborhood and other faculty and whomever you met. So it's a very difficult to choose because once you complete BTech, that is one license. After that, many opportunities are going to open and many paths you have. So what to opt and what would be better according to the individual or as per wish of the family member and many others. So what to opt, that is the big problem nowadays. So that kind of guidance required pretty much after completing BTech, or if we are getting at initial level of during the second year or third year, so that a student can plan or they can achieve their target easily. So one theory is people who just start approaching their target at an early stage, they will succeed uh, in the early stage. That is a pretty known fact. So once you complete BTech, there would be vast number of opportunities or many paths are available. Among that, one path is higher studies, right? So everyone can go for further studies or further education, or you can do some courses. Apart from that, many other paths are available like PSUs, public service undertakings, management, entrepreneurship, campus placement, that is most known and everyone want to get place even though they want to pursue higher studies and become an expert. You can work as a freelancer, you can become expert in data analytics, you can become expert in big data science. Those are few renowned areas where everyone want to be data scientist, or you can learn machine learning, so that there you can work as a freelancer. Apart from that, you can go towards the government services like civil services. You can look for internship. Many people are going for internship, like they want to pursue in the Qualcomm or some mechanical companies. They will do few years or few months internship and then get settled down there itself. And you can enter into private sector, get some certification course that would be useful to top up your academic or your BTech career. And finally, you can join most prestigious job, that is armed forces or defense, including army, air force, and the navy. So in this session, particularly, I am just going to focus what we have seen at the first block or first rectangular box. It's written higher studies. So here I am going to talk about the few courses which can be pursued after BTech so that you can enhance your career and you can top up your salary even. Those courses are not going to take so long period. Courses may vary from the 3 months to 2 years. And further, I will just extend the lecture regarding the higher studies in India and abroad. What are the channels? Just I will give a brief introduction. If you qualify certain stages, you are eligible to pursue higher education in India's premier institutes. In India, many premier institutes are available, even they are leading in the world today. And abroad, where you can go, and if you want to pursue study in abroad, what should be preliminary requirement? So few courses which are or which can be pursued after BTech. These are, first is postgraduate diploma at NITIE, National Institute of Training for Industrial Engineering. That is one of the premier institute which is providing some diploma. You can move towards the diploma in intellectual property rights. You can top up your career if you are looking or you are interested in IPRSL. Then short-term courses related to financial courses, defense services, or finally you can do the MBA. That there also some sort of diplomas are available, and even you can do MBA degree. It's a 2 to 3 years course, varying depending on university where you are doing in India or abroad. So both options are available. Those short-term courses and degree you can pursue in India or abroad, right? So postgraduate diploma at National Institute of Industrial Engineering. Here you can top up your BTech degree with some graduate diploma. It's a little different from the MBA. Generally, it's a 2-year course considered equivalent to MTech. I'm not saying equivalent to MBA. It's equivalent to MTech, but with the more business oriented study. MTech, there you are going to study science related or some theoretical, it's more regarding theoretical, but here there would be more emphasis on the business oriented study like. And it's a little different from MBA, but you can say it's a combo of MBA and MTech, right? And after getting here industry oriented study or up to date to the current scenario, you can engulf yourself in some leading industry. It's located in Mumbai, Powai sector, and beauty is this, it's one of among top 15 institute in India, according to NIRF rank of 2020. So many of you not aware about this organization, but you can pursue your if you are literally interested in MBA and not getting in premier institute, you can have this option. And typically it's ranked at 12th position. Many courses are offered here related to PG. Few of our postgraduate diploma in industrial engineering, graduate diploma in manufacturing management, postgraduate diploma in project management. What is eligibility? Admission procedure is like you have to have 60% in your BTech or engineering. You have to have GATE scorecard. You can have some other scorecard also like GMAT or GRE. But why I said GATE scorecard? Because you all are technical student. So maybe first year, second year, third year. So you have to qualify the GATE score. So it will give little weightage. But depending on your group discussion and interview, in spite of poor GATE scorecard, you can get admission here. So for 21-23 batch, admissions are open now, and you can write few other prestigious exam like CAT, GATE, and GMAT, GRE. I will talk at upcoming slides regarding these exams. So you can focus on these exams. These are not mandatory exam, but while you are applying at the NITIE, it will give little weightage. And few direct entries are available based on the CAT also, and separately depending on your GATE scorecard. So here GATE is a more important exam you have to write. as soon as you are completing third year or pre-final year, you can write, and final year. So from the placement is the biggest thing. If you are doing the diploma, whether you are going to get placement or not. So if you have look at their placement track record, highest package, typically if I talking about the previous year, it was 58.24. And we should not focus always on the highest package because one or two student may get. More important is what we have studied during 10th standard, average, median, mean, and all those data. So if you have look at the average CTC, that is 21.82, around 22. And median of the package, if you are looking, it's 20 plus.
Your slides
Arvind,
are
it
not
looks
visible
that you
now.
are muted. Maybe, sir, he lost the network connection. I will try to connect one minute. Arvind? Dr. Arvind Kumar? Dr. Arvind Kumar, unmute yourself. It looks that you are muted.
Arvind sir, kindly unmute your mic and speak up.
So, sir, my voice.
आपके द्वारा डायल किया गया नंबर अभी
Hello.
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Please share PPT, Arvind sir.
Hello.
Yes, now audible.
Okay, so it's in
Yeah.
shared mode, right?
Yes, share.
So I am on slide NITE placement, right?
Yes, right. Average package. Yes.
So I think up to here voice was audible.
This slide was not visible, not audible.
Okay. This one we have seen already.
Yes, this one we have seen.
Yeah, so I will start from here. A few contents overlapping, not an issue. It's offering a few courses. Here you can see postgraduate diploma in industrial engineering. If you are from mechanical, that would be most favorable diploma. And you can do in manufacturing management postgraduate diploma, or postgraduate diploma you can do in project management also. So once you do, you can enter into the leading companies. But question arises, what is admission process? But here admission process is relatively simpler than what you are expecting in IIM or other management institutes. It's required only 60% plus valid gate score. Without that, this is a minimum requirement. and group discussion and interview. Apart from that, you have to clear the CAT, GATE, GMAT, GRE, and many other exams which are the general exam, but many institutes are taking as a reference. For particularly for 2020, 21, 23 admissions are open now. I have checked yesterday its website, and I come to know previous years its highest package was around 60 lakh 58.2 PA, but we should not concentrate on this one highest package. We have to see its average and median, even sometimes mean also. So average package is 21.82 and its median is 20. So very good package they are providing as compared to the IIM, and if you are looking going towards the new IIM, you can opt this particular organization as compared to others. Particularly for the placement, if you see for 2020, as I said, it's a 58.24, and average package which was 20.88 typically, and it was exceeded related to previous year's average package which was 19.77. So from here you can get idea, in spite of this pandemic global problem, they have enhanced their average package, right? And whereas top 10% of the batch were getting around the 37 lakh. So from here you can get idea why it is on 12th rank in spite of many popular IIM, Indian Institute of Management. And 34% of the class of 2020 received pre-placement offer and pre-placement interviews through their summer internship at the corporate companies. Many regular companies are Amazon, Deloitte, Flipkart, HUL, and many other all renowned companies are visiting to find a management consultant from the premier institute like NITIE. So these are the career prospectus. Industry, if you are going, it's not only mean manufacturing, sometimes you need to do management. Some qualified engineers required for that. It involves all aspects to run an industry. Almost all companies require industry expert. Rather than people are holding from the premier institute, it will give vast exposure directly to industry. So people who are more interested to do job in industry and want high package, they can look towards this option. So average package is really comparable to many IITs and even IIM. Later slide we will see what are packages of IIMs. Next diploma you can do is intellectual property right. So as you know, IPR cell generally deals with copyright, patent, and trademark and license. Generally, it's a 3-year course. These are the 4 predominant sectors where IPR is dealing: copyright, patent, trademark, and the trade secret. So your work will roam around these 4 sectors. But question is where we can do IPR diploma or degree, which are the leading institute if we are in India, where we can do. 4 top universities according to the NIRF I put over here. It's Rajiv Gandhi Law School, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, Symbiosis Law School, University College of Osmania. These are few leading universities which providing the degree in IPR. Admission process is simple. International level exam, LSAT, law school admission test, personal interview for private and international institutes. That is the minimum requirement. In India, for government organization, as you know, CLAT exam, common law admission test. 1 year score validity is there for this particular, and if you are clearing the LSAT, it having 2 years validity. So within 2 years, you can join even international institute with help of this scorecard. Few universities also conduct their own test, including in India as well as in the foreign. So admission, if you are searching from the academic research or government point of view, if you are doing job or if you have already holding the position in these sectors, you can look admission here and you can do crash course or a few years degree, and you can go back at your parent institute and you can hold better position. And here areas, as I said, these are the predominant areas trademark search, filing, prosecution and maintenance, trademark litigation, trademark management, trademark and brand licensing, franchising and merchandising, brand valuation. So these are the areas where you can look and where you need to work. So after completing BTech, you can top up your degree with this particular diploma, or some institutes are providing degree also. Next, some short-term course you can do related to financial management, like financial courses. You know, that is the emerging sector in India, even uh, providing high salary. So recent study by financial assessment site shows that Indian prefer short-term certification over the full-fledged course, right? Because even after completing 12th, we are going for crash course rather than taking full year coaching. So same scenario is valid, or same situation is valid after completing BTech. You can top up your career with such courses, or in short, you can say these are just like crash course. There are many short-term financial or finance courses which result in enhancing your career growth. What these are? Here some courses I just extracted from the internet, and respective package is also written. So first is chartered alternative investment analyst. So it's required 4-year degree which you may get after 1 or 2 year, and it's a 2-week course, and fee is just not just, it's a 2 lakh. After that you may get job in investment, job as an investment analyst, chief executive officer, CEO, or associate financial analyst, and have a look at the salary. It's 30 lakh. So after BTech, getting 30 lakh package is really difficult. So if you do 2-week course and then getting 30 lakh means it's a great achievement at the early stage. Next diploma you can do is certified financial planner. People may think these short-term courses may be useful for those who have completed their UG degree in the commerce or some other sector. But in spite of BTech, you can go for these courses, and people are preferring BTech because people who completed BTech, they are good manager. So see here clearly it's written 4-year work experience also required along from the degree, apart from the degree. So to become a CEO, you have to work for 4 years in some relevant company. This was first, we are here second. So for graduate 3-year professional experience required. For non-graduate, 5-year work experience required to get this particular certified financial planner. And jobs are just similar to previous case. Investment management, you can go towards the insurance sector or insurance industries, and financial advisor, investment planning, but package is literally less for this one related to previous one. Other diploma is financial modeling and valuation analyst. So all candidates are eligible for this course. I'm not sure about how much work experience is required for this in the industry, but you can look on this one. Fee is very nominal, but have a look on the package. It's 62 plus. It's just a job is just similar to CEO, or like in private companies, vice president, or some other post also you hold. Main manager or project manager like. Then final is certified international investment analyst. So these kind of certification course required even for government sector also. Candidate must be financial analyst, that is initial requirement. So if you are holding these courses, then you can migrate, or you can do this course. This is just a 3-week course, and you can top up with huge salary of 56 lakh average package. So you can have a look on these courses. Apart from that, few other courses are also available. Hopefully my audio is in good quality. Is it, Professor Godara and
Yes, yes.
Sikandar?
Yes,
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 yes.
very nice, loud and
It's a
clear.
good quality. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So few other courses which you can through which you can top up your BTech or current job. If you are doing job for 2 years, and then you can look regarding these options. So if you have these options in your early stage, you can do a job for small package in for few years, and then you can migrate directly rather than going for long higher education and then searching job. That would be more difficult path rather than you if you opt or you just getting placement in banking sector and then you topping up your degree with these diplomas. So here first is certified manager, merger and acquisition advisor. So professional who have done their CM or A previous courses or similar to that, they can pursue these courses, and more importantly, have a look on the package. It's a 68 lakh, and these are some job profiles you can opt: vice president of strategy and uh, CFO, chief financial officer. Even in the corporate, like colleges, like nowadays universities are also acting like corporate, so there also they are getting 20 plus. Yeah. So certified, next is certified treasury professional. So here it's a 2-year work experience required, and for this particular top up course, fee is quite nominal, but you have to have little vast experience in a particular industry, and then package is around 57. This is average package, not a standard one. Certified investment management analyst also you can do such kind of certificate course, and it's internationally valid. For that, minimum requirement is must have completed an executive program and cleared background check, 9 to 12 months course. And these are the job profiles like portfolio manager, investment consultant, senior portfolio manager, and financial advisor. And the package is more or less, it's cross around on an average of for these courses, I can say it's a 50 plus. So very high package you can expect after completing these courses. So you can really go for these courses if you are interested particularly in the financial sector, because many BTech students are getting admission especially in the banking companies or banking sectors, like JP Morgan, that also dealing with the banking sector. Recently, one of the my known person got a package of 1 crore in the Bangalore, and he just migrated to US, and there again it's topped up his package. So such kind of salary can be expected, because even people can don't expect we can get this much salary, but after doing 4 or 5 years jobs, even you can switch your job up to 50 plus package. Yes. Next type of short-term courses or some degrees which are provided by defense services, or you can get job and you can do some crash course diploma, and you can enter into the most prestigious job in defense after BTech. So these are the defense sector, you know very well, Navy, Army, and Air Force. But certain different criterias are there for individual. Few entries are like TGC, technical graduate course. Uh, you can enter into the Indian Army. Minimum requirement is unmarried and who are in final year or final year, and this is the age limit for that. And job profiles is lieutenant, some spelling is different, but pronunciation is a little different. Captain, major, lieutenant, colonel, and brigadier, and many other posts you can get even HAG pay scale plus salary you can get, and have a look on the salary. Some fixed cadre salary is available, and this is just a range. Apart from that, many other additional facilities are available, like medical, education, and many others. So if you are in final year, you can target such kind of job also, who literally want as adventurous life in upcoming next 10 years or 20 years job. And after that, you can come back, you can become some analyst again, you can do whatever courses we studied previously. Those courses you can do, there is no age limit, and then you can again enter into the corporate sector after doing 10 years job. So these are some options. Other option is university entry scheme. Your college also may providing this facility, because nowadays college itself providing NCC and many other facilities. Through that, you can get aware about these kind of jobs, and you can target at initial stage. You can start doing preparation for SSB and kind of exams they are taking. Little bit or brief introduction we will see in upcoming slides. Apart from that, if you have graduate degree in your hand, you can go for CDS also. So why I just entered in my talk this one, because there also you need to complete some course. Even though you have BTech degree, you will not get directly job, or you will not get direct job site. Initial training and course certificate you will get from the certified organization wherever you are just dealing. In India, you know, military academy and other organization are providing these trainings. And more popular, but here package is not so much good. But as a technician or technical assistant, you can enter into defense by writing the exam FCAT, Air Force Common Admission Test, and corresponding package is given over here. So if you are literally not interested to do some courses or higher education, you can directly get diploma here with minimum requirement, not so high profile academic career required here, minimum 60%, and then you can enter into the Air Force as a flying officer, or in a flying branch, or a technical or non-technical other jobs you may get depending on your choice. Short service commission, that is called SSC, for men and women, both entries are available. In Indian Army, ranks are corresponding to salary are similar what we have seen. And who want to go through the SSC, candidates who join SSC tech get the short service commission as a lieutenant. And short service commission, you can join Indian Army as a commissioned officer for initial 10 years, and then it's extendable to 14 years. So if you are doing 10 years job here, then again you can migrate back to the industry or Indian other government services. All options will open once you get this vast exposure of 10 years or 14 years. At the end of 10 years, officers may get option to continue to serve the army. So minimum 10 years you have to complete here as a in the armed forces. So after that, you have option whether you want to come back and you want to enter in some other reason, or if you literally like job, you can continue. That would be better, and both options would be open for you. If you are eligible and suitable in all respect, then they are considered for the grant of permanent commission. So there also some option you get permanent commission, and you can continue, you can reach up to topmost post. For Navy and Indian Army to enter into defense, almost same criteria. The TGS, which is as I said earlier, for final year, and university entry scheme for third year student. And for Navy also, few jobs are restricted, particularly for female. You cannot apply for all jobs, but for the general engineering service officer and naval construction, that those are open for both male and female. But from the Navy point of view, submarine engineering officer, that is particularly for male. Female are not eligible so far. SSB, pre-final year student are called, that is Service Selection Board. Their pre-final year students are called during the January to March. Recently, calls are going on, particularly in Bangalore Academy. It's in this duration, January to March, and pre-final year student who are in third year now, they are called coming months, August to October. So during that time, their SSB would take place. I think you know very well what is SSB process. There you have 5-day process. Day one, there would be registration and filling some form. I also gave this SSB interview once, but I got rejected. Personal information questionnaire would be available, and there's some tests like verbal, non-verbal, which you are preparing for your private company admission test, or for banking sector. It's verbal and non-verbal nowadays, very common. Even at the initial stage, all good institutes are providing training for verbal, non-verbal, quantitative aptitude and other things. So you need not to prepare separately. You prepare, if you are preparing at the initial stage, you can qualify directly. There is no standard criteria or not so much intelligence required, but what required is you need to have officer like qualities. So you might know what is officer like qualities. We will see in next slide. Thematic appreciation test would happen on second day, and situation reaction test and situation decision test. Nowadays, a lot of stuff available on internet. You can prepare day by day what could be asked if you are literally interested in SSB. Day 3 and day 4, GD would take place. Group planning exercise, so how you are behaving in group, and not only behaving, what quality you are showing during the interview days. Each and every parameter of yours would be analyzed, whether it's officer like or not. Then final day, if you are crossing day 4, there are 80% or more than 90% chances are there to get final selection. Apart from the medical, if you have some medical issues, then also some process is there. They will give time and you can correct it, and you can come back and you can join. But for the Air Force, little different criterias are there related to height, because people are going to enter into flying wing or pilot. So different criteria is there, although you can look for the Air Force. So if you are fulfilling the minimum criteria, you can look towards the Air Force. That's why the Navy and Army I kept in same slot, and Air Force literally different. So 5-day test would be officer like quality, OLQ. Other days are same, almost agenda for 5 days is almost same. But here some few points you can see. Branch allotment in the Air Force, if you are want to really do job in the Air Force compared to Army and Navy, you have two other options, which are branch allotment and final training aeronautical engineering. So here you need to opt. Once in lifetime you will get PABT, pilot aptitude battery test. So many windows get open where you can go, and depending on your caliber and performance in interview, you will get entry over here. These are some officer-like qualities which can be expected in SSB. So reasoning ability and effective intelligence, that would be tested during day 1 and day 2, and during entire 5-day duration, all those qualities will be analyzed step by step. Self-confidence, power of expression, social adaptability, how quick decision you are taking, right? That also matters. And how quick useful decision you are taking. It's not like that Rahul Gandhi, you are taking quick or speedy decision and then situation become worse. It should not be like that. So and livelihood, liveliness, group influencing ability, what kind of stamina you have. So physic also required, officer like quality. It's not only mental strength required. Sense of responsibility, how responsible you are. So when you are going for SSB, have a look on these qualities. Wherever you are lagging, you can improve, right? No one is perfect, but you can improve step by step. Determination, then organizing ability, how you are organizing, because you are going to lead a group or you are going to lead entire nation at some stage. So that kind of ability you must have, whether you are able to organize or whether you are going to do proper management or not. So managerial skills also required here. And then of course courage, because when you are someone saying name defense, the courage will come in your blood, right? And then initiative, and again, so all are interlinked, and in circular fashion you have to have these qualities. And cumulative, you can say these are called the officer like qualities. Apart from that, many other qualities also you can make subset of these qualities. Some other options which you can look for after completing BTech, that is merchant navy, and eligibility for that is very nominal, 50% throughout. That's it. And in India, there are around 137 training institutes, Directorate General of Shipping, the recognizing authority. So there you can do training, and it involves almost 3 to 4 lakh fee. But anyhow, they will provide the stipend of 30,000. Where from wherever I got data, it was written this one. It may enhanced now because other stipends regulation changed. For 18-month period, you can do this one. So have a look here. As compared to if you are not interested in further study and you want to top up your BTech degree, you can go for this option of it's just like diploma or training of 18 months, and after that you can get subsequent job. After completing the training, candidates are absorbed at the salary of 1.2 to 1.8 per month. That is quite good, approaching around 15 lakh or 18 lakh, even 20 lakh per annum, right? So healthy salary you can get with the training of 18 months. There is literally difference between the defense navy and the merchant navy. You might aware about the difference. Few points I have written. There are a lot of difference, but job profile is almost same. But the merchant navy is the channel which dealing with more business oriented, as its name suggests, is merchant, right? Means some business like. So it's a more predominantly dealing with the commercial marine services, such as commercial activities include both shipping cargo and the people across the various destinations in the world, right? So it may have people from different countries, from all around world. You get exposure to work with complete you will get option to work globally. You can migrate from one country to another country, and in another word we can say it can also said to be merchant marine activities are not indigenous or the native to one country. So it's a widespread worldwide job, not limited to your country. On the other hand, if you see the defense navy, that is relating to particular nation, and you can say it's relating to military wing. I will just skip this one. I think we may run out of time. Other defense entry schemes after BTech, few are left. Even when you are preparing for IES job, and in case if you are not getting IES and you have valid scorecard, so you can apply for Indian Naval Armament Services. You can get again degree that is just equivalent to IES job. Apart from that, assistant executive engineer group A also you can apply. Even you can apply in EME also, corps of EME. So my father retired from the EME branch. He worked for 30 years in this particular EME. It's electrical and electronic mechanical engineering wing. There also you can apply. Ministry of Defense, you can get several options as per your wish. There are some competitive exam you need to write, or here especially IES gate scorecard will be valid here. So no need to write exam, although indirect entries are available. Competitive exam to write, and then you can enter into Ministry of Defense. Even UPSC also taking few exams. If you have valid IES scorecard and you didn't get your desired job, you can enter as an assistant naval store officer grade 1 in Indian Navy also. So these are indirect entries. With the IES scorecard, you can enter into the defense services. Then it's a MBA. It's a degree, not a diploma. So 2-year course and gateway to plethora of job opportunities in corporate world. So once you get MBA, you have a lot of opportunities or job opportunities. But problem is which institute? It's not like any institute. If you are pursuing, then again you will stuck and you may not get desired job or desired package. These are some leading institute in India as per NIRF rank, IIM. So you can target these organization, and their admission process will be based on the competitive exam, what is called the CAT, XAT, SNAP, NMAT, and many other international level entrance exams are there. It's like GMAT. If you want to enter or get entry globally or in some good institute which are in the top QS ranking. And just as a summary, or not summary, but to just why you need to opt MBA. After that, what would be your expectation? Because after completing any degree or diploma, your expectation is how much the package, because everything we are doing for that. So the old IIM, just I categorize the available IIM in India into the 3 categories. First is old, so you can have here, look, it's all packages are around 20 per annum. And some new IIMs are there. Old IIM everyone know. New IIM like Ranchi, Trichy, Rohtak, Udaipur in Rajasthan, Kashipur, and Ranchi HR. So their respective cutoff are also given for based on the CAT, and this is average package of particular organization. Some are newborn IIM. I just said baby IIM. So these are baby IIM whose score is literally poor. They can look on these options. Those are quite good option. It's not necessary here written 9 lakh in Sirmore means you will get. Even you can get better. This is an average salary. So depends on individual caliber. He can get better salary. Based on the CAT exam, there are some entries available in this one also, NITIE Mumbai, about whom we talked earlier, and salary you can say 20 plus, and some other organization who are providing really good package. You can have a look on these options after clearing your CAT exam. These are few exams based on that you can get admission in top B schools. You have a good option to do MBA from the abroad. Few top QS ranked universities are Harvard, INSEAD, London Business School, MIT, and Stanford. So while you are looking for this option, first you have a look on the QS ranking of particular institute, and then you can opt. It's not if you are not getting top 5, you can look even up to top 500 universities. So there is brand value of top 500 universities in QS ranking. So these are few options. Eligibility here is if you are looking in the abroad, there you need to have a work experience plus GMAT score. Okay, general management admission test score would be under consideration. Apart from that, you know very well the graduate aptitude test GATE. Everyone knows about this, and you know it's conducted by top, or you can say old 7 IITs plus one leading institute, what is called Indian Institute of Science. So they are collaboratively conducting, or year by year it's switching among themselves, and it's just controlled by National Coordination Board, GATE, Department of Higher Education, and Ministry of Education, Government of India. So you can look on this one. I'm not going in depth for this because everyone knows about this exam. With good scorecard, you can get entry in IITs or NITs. And recently, I come to know many foreign universities are also considering the GATE score. Question paper pattern 65 question, 3 hours and 100 marks. So 15 marks aptitude will be there apart from 50 technical question of the respective branch. So it's nowadays also mandatory to get the stipend or financial help in the doctoral level program. They are considering the GATE exam. So critically, GATE is very, very important. If you are so much good in technical, you have to write GATE exam, or just purchase better stuff related to your GATE coaching or some previous years, and you can start your preparation at the initial stage who really want to do higher education or want to enter into India's top or leading institutes like IITs, NITs, or if you have very good GATE score, you can get direct entry into the PSUs. Those PSUs are also providing 20 plus package. Pursuing higher education in the foreign countries or abroad, you have to write GMAT exam, 2-year course, and then GRE, graduate record examination to pursue MS from abroad. These are just English proficiency or aptitude testing examination. IELTS, you may aware about that, International English Language Testing System. TOEFL, test of English as a foreign language are necessary exam to study in the abroad. So these exams you can figure it out, and you can keep in your keep as a target GMAT, GRE, and TOEFL, because when you are going to study in the English speaking country, there they may expect these scorecards, and many, and or you can say financial help you will get based on these scorecards. Some introduction regarding GRE, it's given. We will not enter into depth. You can see what is there: verbal reasoning, quantitative reasoning, and the analytic writing. So 3 dimensions would be tested if you write the GRE exam, and the TOEFL as English proficiency test. That also required to get admission, especially in the MS program. MS is just similar to MTech in India. Also nowadays IITs and NITs also providing MS degree, because MS is relatively more MS will provide more emphasis on research, or it's a research oriented study, rather than in technical side. If you want to enter into research side, so MS is better option. So few eligibility option for MS in abroad, although it's varying from university to university, but few common things you can keep in your mind is depending on the country.
Sir, share your before.
Sorry.
Once share before slide. Before slide.
Okay, you want previous slide?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, sir. Continue, sir.
So here also, if you want to pursue MS, it depends on the institute to institute. So how to identify good institute? So basic parameter is you have a look on the QS ranking. So if you are getting admission in top 100 QS ranked organization, that would be good achievement. You can work for a few years in respective country and come back India, and you can join whatever job you want. And of course, package would be equivalent to what we have studied or what we have seen during those top-up courses. If we are looking towards the country-specific admission, if you are looking towards the USA, because everyone want to go in USA because of its name and strength, global strength. So, but here it's not a definite criteria. Important thing is you need not to worry about your percentage. If you have minimum qualification like passing marks, then also you can go in US's topmost university and you can get admission.
Sir,
But
percentage
in
aggregate.
India, yeah,
Minimum percentage, sir. Aggregates.
yeah,
For BTech.
aggregated depending on university to university, and a minimum 60% you can keep, but many universities allowing to get admission even if you have third division. So that's why I have written every university has different criteria for admission to MS in USA, but basic requirement is this one. 16-year education system they are following, and which same as Indian education policy, +2, then 4-year your course, and you can look towards these options. Then here are few things what they require is to get a scholarship or a stipend, few standardized test score they required. GRE only I have written here one. You can follow any one, or you can write these exams. So after completing your BTech, they may need transcript. Okay, and few tests which are related to English proficiency test or aptitude test. English language proficiency test are these are, and some aptitude tests like GRE. So, and if you really want to enter or go towards the MS degree and looking opportunities in the USA, just do the preparation for GRE. You can online training you can take, because during your BTech time, no one is going to tell you prepare for GRE or TOEFL. You have to opt yourself and you do preparation at your level. You can purchase some courses which are providing or giving guideline for GRE or IELTS, which are premier packages. Online, even you can do a study. During when we did BTech, online was not so much fancy, but due to pandemic, you got a lot of options. And even I can say people who are preparing at home, they will get better rank even who are going physically in Delhi and doing preparation, because it would be more suitable for few people from the food and other arrangement, or because you will not get facility in Delhi or more pollution. So you can target, although you can go physically, because nothing is equivalent to chalk and board teaching, but you can have a look on these courses along with your BTech, because during BTech time you cannot go there for 2 months and you cannot take training, but simultaneously you can look for some other courses also. You can do preparation for GATE also in India. And here in the USA, letter of recommendation will plays a critical role. In India, we are just thinking, just requesting some professor, okay, give me recommendation letter. There it's just like eligibility criteria and sort of responsibility. So that matters a lot. With one recommendation, even if you are not fulfilling some criteria in like here educational, you don't have 60 percentage, but professor to professor they can take based on your recommendation. And statement of purpose also required sometimes. What is a statement of purpose? Why do you want to pursue MS? For that purpose, statement of purpose also required. These are the USA's top university. Everybody at BTech level, I expect, know the topmost university, Harvard, Stanford, and then MIT and University of California, and then the Caltech and many other universities. So in USA, all in the, if you are looking top 10 universities, almost 8 universities slot engaged by US. So their education system is quite good, and a lot of novel laureates are coming out of these universities. So you can target at least topmost universities, right? Then in the UK, you can look on the top university, but in UK you have to mandatorily clarify English proficiency test because those are English speaking nations. Um, Top universities are Oxford, University of Cambridge, Imperial College London, very predominantly name you have seen in Indian movies, University College of London. But when you are looking globally towards the Europe, although UK is also coming in Europe, but European countries having good education system and they have good respect for Indian also, what you are not going to get in the Australia or US. So you can target even European countries, but problem is in European countries, they are expecting local language like French or German language, or if you are Asian country, if you want to go Japan, there also they are expecting Japanese, Chinese. So if you want to target European countries in spite of US or UK country, you can start some crash course in the in the foreign language like Chinese, French, or German languages. So I request your institutes head, they can start some courses like off time or during evening time. They can provide certificate courses in German language or some other languages like French or many other languages. So in VIT properly, we are providing the education in evening time, Chinese, language and the French. So there are certified courses we are providing. So the students are feeling very handy when they are appearing for multinational companies or people who are looking job in Germany, France, and some other countries. More importantly, those countries, European countries, do not require GRE score also, and they are providing a stipend. If, for example, if you are looking towards the Germany, you can have a look on the scholarship like that. They particularly providing to Commonwealth nations or some other countries. So you can focus on those scholarships, earn money, you can enjoy their life or livelihood, and you get degree from there, you can do job there, and otherwise you can come back. Even many options are available, you can do part-time job there. Even who are getting admission in first year of their MS program, they will purchase luxurious car and they will enjoy the life. So you can target those countries because most of the automobile countries belongs to European countries. Okay, initially most of the evolution happened in Europe only. Later on, it was engaged by the US when they exploded or increased their networking in the sensor network or in other areas. But automobile industry predominantly belongs to European countries, even aviation also. You can study the history during the World War I and World War II. Here also you need the SOP, statement of purpose. Why a particular country, like why you want to come Sweden and why you want to choose the France or Germany. So these are the expectations. Just wait a minute. Okay. Country specific, if you are looking some top universities in Germany, what they require is you have the knowledge, you have to have the knowledge of German knowledge, German language, although some English teaching or English preferably language is handled by many institutions or universities, but being in Germany, you must know the German. So at the initial stage, you can start learning the German language because they are expecting. So many universities name, if you see, it's not so easy to pronounce. So here you can see some German names. So these are top most universities. Even pronunciation would be different. Although in English language, many German language or French words we are using. So these are topmost universities in Germany. If you are looking specifically in European countries, you can make target some country. Getting admission in Sweden, that is also in Europe. Here also you can target because beauty is there are 900 plus programs which are offering English language program. There is no need of those languages, local language like German or French. Here you can pursue in the English. So most of the Indians are migrating towards the Sweden. That is the reason. And proficiency test would require that will mark or give some score as per your capability, so that they will test you according to the English proficiency test like IELTS, TOEFL, and topmost. Okay, I think this should be a typographical mistake. It should be Sweden. So these are Sweden's topmost universities: KTH, Royal Institute of Technology. So people who are interested in research, a lot of research going on related to the mechanical or electronics engineering in KTH, and one of the leading university in QS ranking. Some other universities like Chalmar or Upasla, or you can see those universities, or you can keep as an option. Other beautiful countries, Switzerland, and top universities like Zurich, you can enjoy their good climate, and you can target MS program or research. Even you can do or pursue PhD also there. Okay, and simultaneously you can do job also in some industry. These are some few universities in France. There also they may expect some local language, but very good universities who is providing good climate and beautiful life in their respective campuses. Ecole Polytechnique is one of the leading university, and others are also. So these are top universities in France. So apart from the European countries or some other neighborhood countries also, you can target in case you are not getting, or some relatives are staying in France or Greece. There also you can look. And Australian universities are also providing good academic excellence related to the MS program. They are providing some diploma, and you can do their job after getting degree from there for few years, and then it's extendable. These are top universities in Australia. But I will recommend, if you want to study in foreign, or if you want to go foreign, you better you go in the European countries. There you will get better climate and better respect and everything, rather than the Australia and US. You can target those US and Australia also, depending on your wish and interest. Other option was the Canada. So a lot of Punjabis and from north side moving towards the Canada for MS degree, and then they will start job there. So for that also, typically our Indian education system, education will help, or with minimum eligibility, you can enter these in institutes in the Canada. Apart from that, you can opt the integrated course. What is that? You can get a dual degree in 4 years, that including the MS plus PhD. If you want to pursue MS separately, it may extend from 1.5 year to 3 years. In India, MTech minimum 2 years, but in foreign, it may extend from 1.5 year to 3 years, and then PhD again 3 years. From US point of view, I'm telling, not from Indian university system. So cumulative, if you see how much it's going to spend your important years of life, around 3 plus 3, 6 or 7 years you have to spend. But in case if you are opting directly MS plus PhD in the foreign nation, or if you're doing from foreign, you can complete within 4 years. That is beauty of integrated course. And more importantly, what you can do is, even there would be some chances you can migrate the university. For example, if you are getting not topmost university in US, and you just got admission in integrated course of some university, and then with some channel you can migrate in some other university, there they are providing some good research facility, so you can opt that option also. Okay, fine. So final deliverables are, it is very important for person to opt best course according to his or her skill or caliber or future professional requirement. Also, since there is money involved in every course, so that also a deciding factor. So you have to think regarding your scholarship, or how fees can be waived, especially in the US. Fee can be waived if your financial condition is really not good. So some channels are there, you can search on internet how the fee can be waived. So with waived fee you can get admission. I know one fellow recently got admission in Caltech, California Institute of Technology, that is top among the top 15 QS ranked university. So he got free education up to PhD level. He completed MS from India and free education in PhD, and he's getting a stipend of around 1.5 lakh plus in Indian money. Okay, Indian currency. For the people who want to go abroad or work, there are a lot of short-term financial courses available. What we have studied, you can pursue those courses also. I will end my talk with this beautiful note. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, said by Nelson Mandela. So higher education is just, this note can be modified. Higher education can top up your career and it can change your entire life or family structure, you can say. So thank you very much for attending.
Sir,
Thank you. This is all about from my side.
sir,
Yeah.
sir, while I'm a, I get course in any country, there is
Yeah.
an fees reimbursement given on government, Indian government. Fees
If you are
reimbursement.
going or getting degree from top 500 QS universities, it's eligible in India. But there are separate norms for medical education. Okay, but you have to opt. That's why I said while you are selecting any university, particularly in abroad, you have to see QS ranking. Nowadays, experience also considered up to top 500 QS ranked universities. So you have to choose university according to its QS ranking. That is the parameter which globally decide the quality of university, because there are separate parameter from the campus size to livelihood or availability of resources or accommodation. So all parameters have a few marks, and according to that, and one parameter in QS ranking is also there, depending on the student who studied from the other nation, they are also giving some feedback, and they have to fill their real feedback whether university was good or not, and different parameters are there. So you have to opt top 500 universities among the world. Don't go university whose rank is above 500. So currently VIT is in the band of 800 to 900 in QS ranking. So we are trying to enter into 500 in upcoming years. Okay,
Okay,
and
sir.
your institute also, you can say, they also can try.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So shall I unshare Professor Godara and Professor Sikandar?
Sir,
Yes, please.
my
Very
side,
nice, sir.
Sir, please wait, sir.
Okay, sir. I think for this particular, my system camera is not working in good condition. So I am putting off. So some problem occurs recently.
Yes, you have well informed our participants about the academic opportunities for higher studies which are available within the country and even outside the country, and various job opportunities where in various sectors, public sector, private sectors, defense services, navy services. So you have well covered. I think our participant will be acquainted about all these things, and
Yes, sir.
will make use of.
Yes, I request participant. This is a general. Yeah, may I speak?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
this
You
is a
can.
general guideline. I want to say this is a general guideline. Even I will share the slide on my website. So from there you can see, and you can target a particular aim, and you can start following at initial stage if you are in first year, third year, or second year. From initial stage, if you are following, definitely you will achieve in less time or before 25 years of age, or within 24 years you can achieve, because many times what would happen, people will start thinking about their target at later stage of BTech. So I request you all, you just make your target at the initial stage of BTech, where actually you want to see when you are in the month of July and last year of your BTech. So where you want to see. So that you can decide by this particular FDP, because it's covering global point and variety of points. Those are not fitting for every student, but few points would be there. You can target according to your requirement, and the end of BTech definitely you will get your aim in case if you are following at the right stage. Okay, thank you. This is from my side. Thank you so much giving me a chance. I thank Director and Godara and Professor Sikandar's team. Thank you.
Thanks
So thanks for clearing the
for
doubts.
a minute. Thanks for your deliberations. And most of the foreign universities, sir, they have got these admissions twice in year. So our students can prepare themselves well in advance.
Yeah, even
So your-
few management
this-
related courses are 4 or 5 times they are taking entrance. 4 or 5 times. So those you,
Fine. Yes, sir. Sir, your this memento from Sankara Institute of Technology.
thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
It's love and respect to you for your nice deliberations. And this is a
Thank you so much,
certificate
sir.
of appreciations from Sankara Institute of Technology. Feel proud of you for your deliberation.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Sir, yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. So I am just, yeah.
Participants, yeah. And for the participants, our 2 days, sessions are over. Tomorrow at the same time, we'll be here at 10 o'clock. Tomorrow again, there will be 2 sessions.
Okay, sir.
For today's sessions, we say goodbye to all of you. Thank you very much for your interactive discussions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.